home from the grocery store. Hey, it's Robbie from Southern California. You know what? The Munster cheese slice is cheaper than the blocks I usually get. That was interesting. But let me tell you, today I decided to stop while I was on the way to the store to get some milk. And I'll show you what I did because I wanted you to be there with me. Avocado oil. I got to check this out because it's like a third cheaper than the one I'm getting from Walmart. Okay, so what do you do on a beautiful day when the sky is blue and we're heading towards winter? You stop at your favorite nursery. They just watered, so they do take care of their plants good here. Beautiful. So let's just kind of mosey around. Am I looking for anything at this time of the year? No. But I could find something I really want, so you never know. That was beautiful. Okay, so let's see what they've got as far as vegetables. Let's see what they've got here. Tango celery. Don't need celery. Carrots. And this is, okay, cauliflower. I could start all this in the house or outside. Different kales. Let's see what that says. Can't see it. Oh, there it is. Just kale. So they got purple and green. Looks like dinosaur kale. I really should start some of that. And then they got different cabbages. Now these are 6-packs. Is it 6-packs or 4-packs? Let me take a look at this real quick. Okay, they are 6-packs. They're $8.99. And we can start this in the house. But if I saw something, you know, I want to keep them in business, maybe I would buy one. I don't see anything. You know, I'm still looking for curly. Oh, wait. Oh, but that's single. I don't want to buy just one. Okay, so single ones, well, 4-inch pots are $6. There's your curly parsley. I don't think today, $6. Rosemary, cilantro, different strawberries, different lettuce. Lettuce I grow like a weed. Looks like onions of some sort. This is just as onions. Artichoke. Oh, peppers. I've got a lot of peppers. So see how they're starting to dry? The leaves are a little bit suffering. It's from the cold nights. And sometimes they'll make it through the winter and sometimes they don't. Sometimes you cut them back and they'll just come up all new. So that works out really good. You know, we'll do one side and then we'll do the other. So they got basil. I'm still growing basil. Lemon basil, nah. African basil. Look at the bees. The bees are working everything here. Okay, oregano, chives. Really, what would I buy if I found it? Probably a geranium. Oh, wow, they got more in. Lemon verbena. I don't think they're going to be cheap. Yep, I love my lemon verbena. You know, they look so small, but let me tell you something. They'll grow into a 10-foot tree. And the spice finches that were introduced into the United States by accident, but they're not causing any problems at all. They love hanging out in there, and they'll eat the tiny seeds. Because these are the flowers, and then it will form the tiniest seeds. And a lot of the birds, I think even the goldfinches, will eat the tiny, there's the seeds. If I didn't have some, there's this is seeds in here. And they'll eat that. Here, the people will be surprised. When that plant grows something else. Those are dill. They'll plant their dill and all of a sudden lemon verbena will come up. You know, I've never had one come up from seed in the yard. But if I can get mine planted, I would come back and buy those. Now, I don't think they're going to be cheap because they're in a large pot. I'm guessing about $10, maybe more. Thyme, my thyme is still growing. Okay, what is in here? Italian parsley. Yeah, I've got Italian parsley. Is this rue? Let's see. Yep, rue. Rosemary. Looks like hibiscus along the back with some roses and something else. Let's see what they got here. Oh, they got a discount. We're going to have to look at the discount. Okay, so they've got their milkweed. Now, I am starting to take a lot of my milkweed. I'm cutting it back, and I'm putting it in pots. Look at the price. Do you see that? So it's $19.99, $20 for the small one, and the bigger one is $30. This is why I'm letting my milkweed take over the totes, because as I change out my totes, especially in the rainbow garden, I'm pulling out the milkweed, I'm putting it in pots. So if I find people that need it, they can just get it. My neighbor needed some, I gave her some. And once the butterflies start coming around heavily and the plants are covered in caterpillars, let me tell you something, one caterpillar can just take down an entire milkweed plant. So I'm gonna get mine all ready. I've been doing it, and I'm gonna continue to do it all winter. But even the little ones are $8. Look at this, this is $8. Now this is native milkweed, and I've got that too. For some reason, it doesn't seem to grow as good as the other milkweed, but I've got both now. There's all these plants here. Nothing I want. It was just kind of to stop by. I'm going to the grocery store. Okay, let's look at the half off. All right, so tomatoes. Oh, I don't need tomatoes. You know, you can grow tomatoes in Southern California. If you really baby them and take care of them and cover them and protect them, you will get tomatoes. But I will tell you, this is my opinion, they never taste as good as when they're growing in the spring, summer, and fall. Okay, they've got the succulents. I've got so many. I've got all these, so I don't need any of these. Last thing I need is rosemary. I started sticking a lot of rosemary around this past year, and I've got it growing everywhere. Let's see what else. Yeah, nothing that screams out. This one's got a couple. Yeah, it's not really. It's the same, just different colors. Okay, so that's all they've got there. Let's go up this way. Now, I think this is the mosquito plant. Yep, this is. It doesn't really flower much. $35. Don't need it. Oh, it smells good, actually. I like the smell. Smells really good. And they got a smaller one for $12. And then they've got some sort of passion vine. That's for the butterflies. That's not the stuff that Gary grows. It's kind of like, let's put it this way, not as edible. Gary's is the one that everybody wants. The grocery stores sell for these little fruits for like $6 plus. Okay, so these are all 12. Boy, they're pricey. Again, more milkweed. They're really concentrating on their milkweed, which is good in the spring. They'll be nice and big. And then they've got all these, looks like salvias. And they've got all that here. Now here's the geraniums. I've got this, which was really good that I broke it off right away and planted this one. I think I got it here because I managed to kill the original plant, I think, by forgetting to water it or it got too dry. But the one I did the cutting on is growing beautiful, so I didn't lose it 100%. And then this is the different colors, pink, reds. If they had an angel's perfume, though mine is doing really good, and I've got a couple little cuttings that seem like they've taken, I would still buy one. Oh, wow. How much are they? Probably too much. Let's see if this is the sign. Well, if it was, I don't know. They'll be about $8, $9 probably. It would have to be something I really want. I do have these. I think I've got all these. This is real pretty. It's like a red velvet, like a blackish red velvet. Now, the reason they're looking like this, again, is, you know, another couple weeks we'll be going into winter, and it's cold. It depends. Like here, they probably got a good breeze zipping through here at night, so it really cools down. Just more different things. Nothing. Oh, look at the vines taking off. Well, they found a place to grow. Lettuce, which has gone to seed. Oh, the birds must come through here like mad. They'll seed and they'll come through. And then this is, what is this? Okay, Wedgwood blue. Yeah, I'm not, like I said, it would have to be something special for me to buy today. I've got so much going on at home that I need to repot, propagate. I've made so many free plants, and that's the way to go. But then again, absolutely worth it to buy a plant. Here's more milkweed. Absolutely. You buy it and you propagate it right away, so you get your free plants. Really attractive. Okay. This is just a small nursery, but you know, it's nice because this is where I found my angel's perfume. Then I went to a big nursery who said they had them, And I told you the story. When I got there, they didn't have them. They had something else, and they were passing it on as Angel's perfume. And I told the owner, and then he looked at it and he goes, oh, you're right, it's not. It wasn't even the same flower or the same leaf, and it didn't have a smell. I knew right away. I recognized it. Those are $12. It's nice to have the plants top and bottom like that. Simply built out of cement bricks. Look at that. Look how easy it was done here. So it can be moved and changed at any time if they really wanted to. It's sturdy and nice. And then you can put the plants on the bottom that need shade. They don't like a lot of sun, tuck them underneath. It's a nice, simple way of doing it. Look how pretty. Oh, wow. Let me see. Okay. I don't know. Really pretty. Again, I'm not looking for flowers unless it was something I really wanted. Your coleus. A lot of people grow that as a house plant. If it gets too damp, I know it gets mealybug. But again, it's just on the bottom. Out of the heavy sun. Good way of setting it up. I think I've got that on the deck. Let's put it this way. I did. Look at the seeds. All these plants are going to be sending seeds out. See how seeds grow? Then they blow through the air. And that's how they move around all over the place. Just think, anybody living around here probably end up with things growing in their yard. They don't know where it came from. Or they know they didn't plant it and it came from here. Certain ivies, again, out of the sun. Other plants out of the sun. Mexican feathergrass. $12.99 out of the sun. Okay, so what do they have here? Oh, wow. I don't have white yet. $12.99. That will be something when I'm ready to start buying. I just don't have white. I've got white with color, but no pure white. And these are all white in here. Okay, what's this? Okay, this is coming from this plant. Look at the flower. Oh, wow. Let me see if I can get in there and see what this is. There it is. No, that one's different than this one. Here it is. Let's take a look at it, because I don't know what, it's 20 bucks. Oh, it's a Peruvian lily. Okay, so that's a Again, I'm not looking for flowers, but that is spectacular. Holy moly. I really like that. And your rose bushes, while they last, $49.99. Let's see what's here. And then the rest of it is there, so we can take a peek. It's a lot more expensive here than when you go like to Home Depot, but it's going to be better. Okay, I've got different succulents still I never planted. Some I did, but I'm getting them in a situation where I'm going to actually be using them for the hummingbirds. And how am I doing that? You'll have to wait and see. Oh my. Okay, so then here, I've got these. I think Gary got some for $5 at Home Depot reduced. Let's see what's back here. Okay, that's not Angel's perfume. Flowers smaller. Regal. Would I recognize it in this state? Strawberry. I wonder, I don't even know if this plant will come back. I could talk to him, but I don't know what Regal is. See, the label's all faded and stuff. It's a hybrid. Regal. Regal what? Pink. I may have these. Every time I come in, I find something different. Well, not every time. I pick them up. Let's see what this is. See, Angel's perfume is similar, but it's a brighter color. And it will be labeled Angel's perfume. But just in case, I don't know. But that is a pretty flower. But I've got a lot like that. And a lot of times they have a different name because they're hybridized. And they could be slightly different, and then they give them their own name. That's the scented ones. Okay, I'll keep an eye out. Like I said, I came in one day, he had two. I should have bought them both. I only bought the one. It was in really bad shape. It actually looks something like that. So I figured, well, I'm only going to invest in one, and I brought it back, and then I came back to get the other one. It was gone. Notice where he's got them. More in the shade. And I have noticed that mine doesn't like super full sun, my Angel perfumes. I also have it kind of tucked away, and when it's in full sun, then it kind of fizzles out. Okay, organic planting mix. I'm sure they're much better than some of the other stuff we get, but I make my own soil out of the leaves from all kinds of plants, and we'll do a lot of that in the spring, and you could be doing it now, and then you'll have something even better than this. If you wanted to start with something good, that's when you go get the better soil. It is usually organic, as they say, so there's no pesticides or anything in there. If you get something really cheap, I have done that from the grocery store, these off brands. I won't do it again. There was a persistent herbicide in there, and I actually put it in a tote, and it took almost 2 years till anything would grow in it. So you don't want something cheap off brand you've never heard of. Try to stay away from that unless you know somebody that's using it. Now, this is a Kufia, but it's not the same one that has the bell shape. But that doesn't mean that your friendly bees won't feed from it. But it's just a different type. He doesn't have the one that looks like the tube, like the Hummingbird's lunch and bat face. He doesn't have those. But that's a beautiful plant, and I may end up getting that in the spring as well. Let's see if there's... Oh, so that's it. I figured I'd just walk you around with me. These are so pretty. Well, I think I've looked. I think we've seen everything, right? I'm going to go on my way. Oh, discovered it's been a long... Oh, today's Friday. It's been a long 2 weeks, at least for me. And then Gary said, you know, we don't have milk. We don't have this. And though I do order a lot, I do like to go to the store and pick some stuff up. So maybe some cheese and different things. So I'm going to go to the store, the grocery store, and take a look. But I wanted to stop to a nice nursery that I like and just check out something, see what they've got. Like I said, I always come back here because I found the Angel's perfume here. And because of that, and nowhere else, I come back here. He did tell me that I really, really should be propagating that because he has not been able to get any more. So I will be doing that. But it's really neat, clean, and well taken care of. And sometimes your little ones are really nice to walk through. Look, it's just me. See? Isn't that nice? Okay, well, thank you for joining me. And remember, compost, compost, compost. Anything in your kitchen that you have eaten or was once alive, throw it in a bucket, save it. Doesn't matter if it rots. It doesn't matter if it dries out and you're not taking care of it. It will come back, reconstitute when you're ready, when you put it outside in a tote with a little handful of soil that you throw in there, and the microbes and nature will take care of it, and you can grow your own soil. Yes, grow your own soil. Called compost. Soil, I know. I'm going to get the scientific ones telling me, no, soil was once a rock or something like that. No, I know. That's my language. So that's it. So have a wonderful day. I'm going to take off, get to the grocery store because, well, Gary wants his milk at night because I make a hot cocoa with milk. I can't use the powdered ones anymore. There's so many chemicals in there, read the label, that I actually don't feel good after drinking it. But the way I make it, the hot milk and a little bit of this and a little bit of that, a little bit of nutmeg and a little bit of cinnamon, it comes out so good and it really helps you sleep at night. So with that, have a wonderful day. And I would say, and don't forget, there it is, to eat what you grow. Bye-bye, everybody. See you soon. I think I'll hold off on anything today. But beautiful.